Hi, welcome to Going Insane with Temperature Me. That's me. How y'all doing? So I'm having a picnic, and I wanted to invite you guys. And I've written some notes. It's gonna be a little different today, and I wanted to share some things about my day and my day yesterday. A series of events, and not all of them lemony snickety, but some. And I won't get into the details of the lemony snickety ones. But okay, so how's everybody doing here in the river? Got lots of families here today. I thought I'd pop out and you know um, be a part of everybody being out here. It's a beautiful day. Okay, this book it's a it's a leatherback edition of Jesus Calling by Sarah Young, and the original hardback book that I purchased, the same book, um, during the times of my domestic violence and abuse, and I believe I bought it for myself, and it took me through, and you kind of, you know, and this is how I did it, and just kind of give it up to God. Okay, Holy Spirit or Jesus, whoever, right? What's my message? And we're going to do that in a minute. What's my message for today? And you open it up, and you get the encouragement from within, and I mean, it has Bible verses attached to them, but this is it's a very interesting compilation by Sarah, and I forget the introduction, but it's very interesting, and I'll read it later, and I'll share more about it later with you guys. But how I got this book, as you see, brand new. So I was just gonna kill some time, and I went where one of the gentlemen that I spoke of yesterday with, um, one of the homeless ones, and I went over there and I saw him and this lady sitting on the curb, and they were in deep conversation. And I looked and I went, "Hi, hey," two of my favorite people. Okay, so this lady and I, we run into each other time to time at our mailboxes, and we had struck up a conversation because we're both kind of chatty Cathy's, she's a little firecracker. I mean, she's dynamite. I mean, a little package, all fire, And I haven't asked her what her sign is yet, but I will next time I see her. And um, we had, and she's like, he goes, "Hi," and she's like, "Hi, do I know you?" I'm like, "Yeah, from over there, from our mailboxes." She goes, "Oh yeah," and I reminded her of the conversation. She says, "I remember," and she says, showed me this book. She goes, "He won't take it from me. He won't take it." And I looked at him, and he explained to me why he didn't want to receive it. And she said to him, "We'll give it to someone else." And he's like, "But that means that I have to take it, and I don't want to take it." He had all his reasons. Um, and so he was graciously turning it down. Well, I had seen this book not too long ago, and I forget where. It's a really nice book. And the other one I had used until it was tattered and coming apart, and eventually lost in the travels of fleeing and moving, and stuff happens to stuff. And she goes, "Do you know this book?" I'm like, "Oh my God, I was just looking at that." I told her I used to have one. He goes, "I told her that if she really wanted to give it to someone, that God would provide her with the appropriate person." And no sooner had they said that than I walked up. Ta-da! Just in the nick of time, because the lemony snickets are happening in between all the beautiful grace and little miracles that happen. And she was. I mean, they were just. We just all just sat and we just talked and for a while, and it was very nice. And people were looking at us strange, but we didn't care. We didn't care. We were just three souls having our conversation and enjoying our little miracle and the gift of grace and kindness and blessings that we wanted to share with each other. Okay, so ta-da! So something happened today, this morning, that challenged my 0.0 point. And I admit I shed some tears of frustration and bewilderment that what was happening, and I was like, feel it, release it, let it go, admit, and I told them straight up. I just talked to them like they were right there in front of me, and I told them exactly what was on my mind, exactly how I felt about being in that position, and the different. I'm like, I'm not attracting this to me, so it's either a test or it's a negative energy, spear thrown at me. And I'm like, either way, I'm going to pass the test, and I'm going to pray for protection, and I'm going to cover both of those bases, and push on through and find my 0 point again. Hi, I found it. And so I want y'all to hear me and understand that these methods laid out in this on this channel through these videos, they work. It works. You just need to, believe that it works and apply it as needed. Okay, so we'll read this after I go through my list of things I was gonna bring up. Okay, so we're in Red October, okay, and we're approaching the 1010 portal. Okay, so the messages I got this morning were that it was going to be very important 1010 portal. I mean, it's always powerful. Like the 1111 portal is going to be huge this year, and so is the 1212, and also the 1221. But the dark forces are also gearing up to use it. That's why October is a very active month. I mean, we've got All Hallows Eve, right? Equinox and equinox. Oh, drawing a blank. It's okay. We got All Hallows Eve, and this month is just, it's like endings and beginnings, right? The 10, the 1 and the 0, and that's completion and beginnings. So they're tapping in as a last hurrah to rally their side and to use the energies that are available to both sides. Just they've kept it from us, as I've previously stated in previous videos. So if you go to Sound the Illusionist, if you go to Sound the Illusionist, oh, hold on a second. Okay, just a little patience. That's all that was needed. I was tempted to get frustrated, and I chose not to. It could happen. Okay, so I'm eating potatoes. All right. So Sam the Illusionist has a new video out about the 1010 portal. That's very. If anybody's interested in being part of a group meditation to help us to accelerate into the upper, into a more positive upper 4D timeline as a collective, as a all together. Where we go one, where we go one, we go all, right? It's laid out there, and I'll list it. I'll put it in the comments below. Okay. There's another video that was brought to my attention this morning. I think it's by The Truth Can Save Your Life, if I'm not mistaken. In the video title, it's something like, when you're ready, just say this, or something like that. And I recommend everybody, all the starseeds and light workers, take a look at that one. And believe me, this right after I had wagged my finger and got so frustrated, and this morning I was like, okay. Now that all that said, if you all need me to know something, I would love for you just to send me a message. That's very clear what I need to know right now, because I'm going to charge at. I'm going to set my sights on and charge like a bull right towards the issue, and I'm going to dress it and pulverize it and tear it apart, break it down, and put it together so I can understand it and embrace it and live it and teach it ultimately. And this is the video that came next. That it was actually the first one, and then Sam's video came second. So I'll put them in that order. I'll put Sam's second and this one first in the comments. Okay, so we're in the gap. This is the gap. We're standing in the gap between 3D and upper 4D, New Earth, and the 3D fucked up matrix clown world. We're standing in the gap of who we've been existing as in the matrix that we've been within, and stepping into acknowledging and full understanding of where we came from and why we're here and who we used to be. The veil's getting thinner. And the video addresses that. And if you want to know more, you can watch that video. It says here to mention the importance of wearing or living within our true identities. And so living within our true identities or our authentic selves. It's really important that we're not ashamed to claim the higher realms, the Trinity, the Most High God, Adonai, Yahweh. And it's a powerful month of transition, the stretching and the obtaining. So you'll see when you watch that video, and I really think you should, just to see what I'm talking about, right? Because I won't do it justice, and it was brought to me. It wasn't downloaded into me. Okay, and I'm even gonna go back and I'm gonna watch it again, both of them, and also Sam's last two ones, because the one before the one he posted today about the 1010 portal is about a walking meditation where we envision New Earth, and I need to watch that one again, and that ties into the video about the 1010 collective meditation that they're asking us to partake in. Okay. So as we're being stretched and tested on our foundation in these soul self-help and ascension assistance platform that we've been laid out with here through the channelings, and the advice and the encouragement as we're being stretched to test if we've got it, if our heart is true, because it's always about the heart. I mean, you can't fake it, because it's about the heart. If the heart lights up with the understanding and the knowledge and the emotion that we actually have behind what we're doing, our authentic selves pursuing what we need to pursue, then that's the litmus test. It's all about the heart. Someone told me that a long time ago, and I needed to hear that then more than anything. It was when I was right after I had backslid down the slippery slope of religion, and told me it's all about the heart, Tracy. That shit's bullshit. It doesn't matter. It's all about the heart. Okay, so now I think that everybody needs to hear it from me. It's all about the heart. It's always been all about the heart. And if your heart ain't in it, so be it. Then you're not in it. But if your heart ain't in it, what's the point of being there? So I like where my heart's at. I'm pressing in, and I'm going to take a little break, and I'm going to pop back on. Be aware of the trappings of the negativity. They're either a test or a test from those that need to test and see where our heart actually is at, or from the darker entities trying to stop us in our tracks and make us second guess who we are, what we're doing, and our purpose here, and how important it is, and if we can actually make it. They're trying to make us. Can't keep me down. I'm going to be pressing in. I don't know about y'all. I'll be back. I need to take a break. Thanks. Okay, I'm back. This is this is more me. This is more my test, 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 test. I'm telling you. Um, so I just compassionately detached from them, and my energy um, from theirs, and it's all good. It's all good. So okay, gang, gang, oh gang, gang. Let's do the second part of the message. For me and the souls watching, make me a clear, concise, and articulate is always preferred, and very nice channel for your message, because it's your message, not my message. And give us the what we need to hear for this red October, and the 1010 portal, and the the message on the stretching. If you could address that as well, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you, Metatron. Okay. Son of Sananda. Okay, they're here. Hi, Magdalene. Okay. The love is palpable. They love us. I love you guys too. Okay. I almost didn't do this message. It's just love. They're here for you guys too. You gotta do is reach out, okay? Okay. They said to remind everybody that if you're asking for them, they follow me. If you're asking them to for guidance or protection or help or redirection, whatever it is, right? You have to be open and willing to hear the answer in whatever form it comes in. And okay, so they're saying to release the expectation of how something arrives, because that limits the vastness of the arrays of the ways that they can bring it to you. So don't pigeonhole them. Okay, I have the same. Trust me, I know I have this issue. we all think we know, but we don't. And that's control freaky. And yes, it's programmed into us, but we need to be bigger than the programming. I mean, that's the bottom line, is it not? Isn't that what all these messages are about? It's about reprogramming, deprogramming, unprogramming. Getting downloads to replace all the subliminal and all the programming of the 3D undivine matrix. I mean, it's okay. So Thank you, gang, gang. So I've got the Cosmic Journey and the Archangel Power Tarot. And that's all we're going to do. Oh, and then we'll read the Jesus Calling at the end. Just open it up and see what happens, okay? Okay, you ready? Okay, ready. They can make me cry. I mean, the love, when you're open to it, it's all the incentive I need. Because I've had enough. I've had enough. Mark my words here. I've had enough of this shit. Angels, ready? That's it. Okey-doke. Okay, first one. Y'all aren't going to believe this. Can you guess which one it is? I mean, can you even guess it? Oh my God. Y'all saw me. Y'all heard me shuffling. You saw me pick. This is sweat now. This is ridiculous. It's not that hot. Starseed. And this was from yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Or maybe the day before. I don't know. They're all running together now. I just don't remember that if I did these cards yesterday. Anyway, moving right along to actually reading what it says. Oh yeah, yesterday was the light, right? And Starseed was the day before, I think. Yeah, I think so. Starseed attributes. Oh yeah, intellecty. Yeah. Soul, blueprint, seed, expansion, gifts. The right seeds always bloom. Just as an acorn is a blueprint to grow into a mighty oak tree, you too carry the seed of the universe within you, ready to spring forth. The word intellecty means the fullest realization of a thing, and that's what you have within you. It's like your highest self, guiding you to thrive in the greater mythic story unfolding. It's all about the heart, right? The word intellecty means the fullest realization of a thing, and that's what you have within you. It's like your highest self guiding you to thrive in the greater mythic story unfolding. Your starseed has been planted, or more accurately, planeted, here on Earth for a reason. Invoke your intellecty to hear more. What have I been seeded to do? What else can I do to nourish and water my own starseed? What are the seeds I've already planted that are ready to spring forth? And what is my role in the mythic story unfolding? What greater gifts can I activate now? Where is my true home? Where? Where, oh, where is my true home? How can I activate my cosmic DNA? Mark my words, I've had enough. Ah! Ah! Bloom where you are planeted. which is what we were saying. We were planeted. That's pretty clever. Gang, gang. That's pretty clever. Bloom where you are planeted. You are in exactly the perfect place. It may seem difficult to be on Earth during these accelerated times of learning. You may long for your place in the stars as you gaze. Yes. You may long for your place in the stars as you gaze at the night sky, but you were brought to Earth for a definite reason. In fact, you picked it, even if you don't remember why. I know why. I know why. Because I'm in love with humanity, and I just want to help. And I love Gaia. I love Gaia. Gaia doesn't deserve this. And humanity deserves a chance to thrive and be free and out from under the enslavement. And that's why I'm here. Embrace being a part of and literally grown from this planet for the next collective evolution. Bloom where you are planted and bloom where you are planeted. Cosmic Catalyst. What is the inside job I can do to create a greater impact in the world exactly where I am already through my profession, business, community, neighborhood, etc.? Cosmic Checkbox. Make a checklist of 10 different actions you can take within the next month after answering the Cosmic Catalyst prompt. There it is if you want to take a screenshot. Okay. King of Gabriel. Generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Like we were just saying, right? Don't pigeonhole them with an expectation of how it needs to show up. Because okay, I'm sweating. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. Genuine concern for others. Yes. Yes. Okay, Gabriel. King of Gabriel. Situations. This is all about the big picture. There's a great deal to be done, but your job is to come up with the grand vision. Leave the details to someone else. You can take risks because you have the experience and know how to do so successfully. Leave the details to someone else. You can take risks, if I could say the word. You can take risks because you have the experience and know how to do so successfully. Those around you expect and want you to take the lead. Let your enthusiasm and natural charm shine through. Creativity is the key to a successful endeavor. The King of Gabriel is a magnetic and determined leader, someone with broad vision who can motivate people to greatness. Inspirational, generous, forceful, ingenious, dramatic, driven, and enthusiastic. Additional meanings are an investor with morals, genuine concern for the welfare of all, setting an example, unexpected money. Claim that. 3 of Ariel. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Well, yes, I would say. Thank you. That does answer my queries, does it not? she's back here. Ace of Ariel. 3 of Ariel. Do what you love. It's important to follow your passions and do your very best work. There is great talent and skill present. Do what you love. It's important to follow your passions and do your very best work. There is great talent and skill present. The task at hand can be a joyful experience and may bring recognition or financial rewards. There is a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. Working with others in a happy, cooperative manner is important. Get the input of those around you, but don't be afraid to confidently share your ideas. Additional meanings: labor of love, being paid to be creative, awareness of your potential, being a mentor. All right. Well, there you have it. Okay, angels. OCG, original cosmic gangsters. Can you bring us the message from the Jesus is Calling book, please? So wrap this message up. Okay. I am nearer than you think, richly present in all your moments. You are connected to me by love bonds that nothing can sever. However, you may sometimes feel alone because your union with me is invisible. Ask me to open your eyes so that I can find... Ask me to open your eyes so you can find me everywhere. The more aware you are of my presence, the safer you feel. This is not some sort of escape from reality. It is tuning in to ultimate reality. I am far more real than the world you can see, hear, and touch. Faith is the confirmation of things we do not see and the conviction of their reality. Do that again. Faith is the confirmation of things we do not see and the conviction of their reality, perceiving as real fact what is not revealed to the senses. Satisfy us in the morning with your unfailing love, that we may sing for joy and be glad all our days. Psalm 90:14. God did this so that men would seek him and perhaps reach out for him and find him, though he is not far from each one of us. For in him we live and move and have our being. As some of your own poets have said, we are his offsprings. Acts 17:27-28. Now faith. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Now faith. I wrote a whole paper on it. Now faith is the assurance, the confirmation, the title or the deed of the things we hope for, being the proof of things we do not see, and the conviction of their reality, faith perceiving as real fact what is not revealed to the senses. Hebrews 11:1. There you go. Okay. I'll list the videos. And hang in there. We're all in this together. So if we all tap into the grid and we're feeding it, anchoring down love, being a consciously doing that, not just while we're sleeping, while we do our secret work, this work we're not even aware of, right? When we're all astral projecting and commingling, when we're in our crystal palaces that we've built with all our separate rooms and individual spaces for all the different challenges and lessons and memories that we've created for ourselves with our oversoul. Um, consciously feed the grid. Think about it. Blaze a trail behind you of light. And call down the love and be a willing conduit to anchor it into this realm. Listen to Sam the Illusionist walking meditation that he channeled from the Pleiadians, I think, and just be aware of what other starseeds and light workers are being aware of. And if you're called to do so, I would encourage you to be part of the meditation on the 10th. If I'm called to do so, if I'm led to do so, I will be. Most definitely, I'm willing and able body to load my consciousness for a little while to trajectorize us into a higher timeline, because I've had enough. I've had enough. Mark my words. I've had enough. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love you guys. I love me too. You love you too. Okay. Okay. Ciao for now. Peace and out.